she is going to do. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have the other group come in, and they don't know what you're doing in here. So we're not going to say anything, and we're going to pay attention to things that we've learned so far. We already know we need to listen and use eye contact. We need to be specific. We need to underline main words if we're looking on paper. And we also need to pay attention to each step. Let's pay attention to other things that we can add after each one. Does everybody understand? Okay, Adriana, if you can ask the group to come back in. And then have, we'll get all the papers. Now remember, we're not telling them what they're doing. Okay, everybody. Let's go ahead and that's okay. Let's go ahead and sit down, and we'll tell you what we are working on. Now, this group that was out in the hallway was writing a set of directions, and while you were out there, we went over some specific things. On the board, you'll see when we are looking at directions and writing directions, we need to pay attention to several things. Diana, will you please read the first one?
Listen, use your eye contact.
Okay, we need to listen. Give eye contact. Make sure you're looking at the person so you're paying attention and you're acknowledging what the person's saying. Now, the second thing, be specific. Adriana, can you explain a little bit more? You can use an example.
If there's an alien that's coming down with they want to know how to make peanut butter and jelly, you can't just say, put peanut butter on a piece of bread because they don't know if it's supposed to go on the outside.
Very good. Very good. And you need to know what kind of tools to use, right? Okay. Next, underline the main words. Why did we list underline the main words? What were we paying attention to when we were using underline the main words? What are we usually looking at?
We were looking at like the main points.
The main points in a passage. So when are we looking at a passage? And what type of activity? Concept tests or even your OAAs. Next, pay attention to each step. Just like Adriana said, when we're being specific, if we don't tell the person when he's making the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, he might totally mess it up. Okay, Mr. Manette, would you be able to help us out with something?
Which one do you want me to take?
Absolutely. Actually, if you could go up front.
Oh, up here?
Yes. Okay. Now, we're not going to tell him what he's going to be doing when we're reading these directions. Is that clear?
Yeah.
And we're not going to say anything. We're just going to stay quiet because we don't want to give it away. And we're going to ask him at the end what he thinks he's going to be doing.
And by the way, I can follow any direction.
He's very good at it. Okay, are you ready?
Always.
Okay, stand in a straight position. Second, stand on toes for 1 foot.
And on toes for 1 foot. That was really hard.
Third, slide back with that foot. Fourth, stand on toes with other foot. Oh no. Fifth, slide back with that foot. Sixth, repeat the sequence.
Nice. Turn this way.
Okay. Notice,
Sweat.
did Mr. Manette keep eye contact to show that he's paying attention to directions? He's very good with that when he's listening. Okay, next. Let's see. First, stand up.
Is that a joke?
Pick up right heel. Pick up left toe. Move backwards. Pick up right toe. Pick up left heel. Move backwards. Keep switching feet and move backwards at the same time. Did he do pretty good with listening and actually following? Nice. Next. Next one that I'm going to read. Okay, first, turn backwards. Second, 1 foot up, slide it back, and put foot down. Third, move backwards. Fourth, put other foot up, slide it back, put it down. Repeat steps 2, 4. Sorry. Let's make sure you're safe.
Okay. How you doing? I'm doing good.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to do the next one. Let's see. We're really making them work. Okay. First, you stand in an open area. Does that look okay? Okay. Next, you step on your tippy toes. Next, slide on toes. Then do the same with heels. That was it.
Sweet.
Okay. I have 2 more. We're almost there.
Okay.
And we have rewards. Okay. First, stand straight.
You can have that one down.
Okay. Second, slide backwards with your toes touching the floor. Third, after you put your toes on the floor, put your heels on the floor. As you do that, move each foot opposite of each other.
What?
Keep repeating these steps.
Okay.
Okay, last one. Put out your good foot.
Put out my good foot. Should I shake it all about?
It says second, stand on your tippy toe. Third, slide your foot backwards.
Which?
Next, do the same with your other foot. Rotate feet.
Rotate. That's hard to do.
Oh my. What do you think the directions are for, Mr. Manette?
I'm not sure on this one.
Let's tell him.
That's the best I can do.
Thank you. Let's give him a hand.
I'm going to go take a shower. Hey, thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, what do you think we've learned based on this lesson, and after we've actually practiced doing those steps, when he's listened? What are some things that we can add when we're writing directions and things that we need to pay attention to? Anwar. Ooh, okay, so be careful with word choice. Okay. What else? Nana?
Be specific and more detailed.
Okay. Okay, so we have be specific, but let's add use a lot of detail. Adriana, what else would you like to add?
Oh,
Okay. Naima.
Like when you're writing it, you should try to picture in your mind of how it would look to another person.
Okay. So actually try the directions out yourself. So try the directions out, or how else can we word that? What else do you think we can put when we're wording that? It's kind of a difficult one to put in words. What would you add?
Reenact.
Try to reenact. What else? How else would you word that?
Trade shoes with the other person, like things how they.
Okay, good. So put yourself in the person's shoes that's following the directions. Okay, very good. Try to put yourself in the listener's shoes? Now, what skill do you think we're working on? I know we're working on our reading skills, but what are the ones that have certain steps? Here's what that's called.
Is it inferences?
Well, it is like using inferences, but what about step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4? It's not the one it's not the pictures in the book.
Sequence.
Sequencing, very good. This is all called sequencing. So be careful with your sequencing. One more time. What was the other word?
Order.
The order, very good. Be careful with your sequencing or ordering of events or steps. Very good. Okay, we only have a couple minutes left of class. Would you like to do the rest of this when you come back? With the steps?
We're going to come back.
After break?
Oh,
We have time for one more, so let's go ahead and practice it.
when are we going to learn the rap that you told us about?
We ran out of time, but we'll learn it when we come back after break.
What rap?
Okay.
I've listened to that.
It's a special rap I have planned for you. Would you like to try
What's the name of it?
the first step? Okay, I need one of the volunteers that were out working with Mr. Haynes. Muhyiddin. Okay, now remember, we cannot tell him what he's doing until afterwards. If you could go up front.
Okay.
Now remember, I would never put you in an embarrassing situation.
Okay.
Just a funny one.
Okay.
Okay, first, squat. Walk forward. Turn your waist side to side as you walk. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's see if he can figure it out. We have 2 more, and then we'll let him see if he can figure it out. Next one, squat. Wobble from side to side. Repeat steps.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the last one. Okay, first squat. Put your arm on your arms, on your armpit. Then walk. Repeat 1 through 3. Muhyiddin, what do you think you're doing?
The chicken dance, I don't know.
Malik, well, what is he doing?
As a duck dance.
You're doing the duck dance. You're walking like a duck. Okay, very good. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, you can go ahead and turn it off. Thank you. Okay. I guess we have time for one more. Even though the bell